Have you ever started a new health routine? You go all in and then you crash a week later? I mean, that's the trap of all or nothing thinking, and it might be killing your progress. We've all done it. You get fired up about change, and suddenly you're on this mission: new diet, new workouts, no sugar, no excuses, right? You buy the groceries, you wake up early, you're locked in. And for a few days, you feel unstoppable. And then life happens. You oversleep, you grab fast food, you miss a workout. And before you know it, that all or nothing mindset kicks in. And you tell yourself, well, I blew it. Might as well start over Monday. That's the cycle that keeps most people stuck. Not because they don't care, but because they think progress has to be perfect. But here's the truth: perfection is the enemy of progress. And if you can learn to let go of all or nothing thinking, you'll finally start seeing real, lasting results. Hey, I'm Stuart. This is Stuart Miller Wellness. I help busy, everyday people start simple daily rhythms that fit their lives and lead to lasting wellness. And before we go any further, I want to give you something for free that will help you start small and kind of stay consistent. It's my 5 to Thrive guide, 5 simple rhythms you can start today that lead to real wellness without the stress or burnout. The link is right below. So let's talk about this idea of all or nothing thinking. It sounds strong, it sounds disciplined, but in reality, it just burns you out. It's like sprinting the first mile of a marathon. It feels great for about 3 minutes and then you're toast. I mean, you're done. Real progress doesn't come from going all in. It comes from staying in, from finding a rhythm you can actually live with. Let's talk about 3 truths that will help you break this all or nothing cycle for good. Truth number 1, big changes don't last. Burnout happens fast. When you overhaul your whole life in a week, it feels exciting at first. You're motivated, you're focused, you're determined. But motivation is a temporary feeling. It's emotional, and emotions are unpredictable. And then real life hits. Work deadlines, kids, family, stress, exhaustion, and all that motivation you were riding on disappears overnight. That's why research shows that around 80% of people who start extreme diets quit within the first 30 days. Not because they didn't want it, but because what they were doing wasn't sustainable. It's not that you failed, it's a system problem. You can't keep up an unrealistic pace forever. It's like trying to build a house overnight. The foundation doesn't have time to set, and it crumbles as soon as pressure hits. See, I've done it more times than I can count. I'd go all in on certain diets, strict eating, 2 workouts a day, tracking every bite, and for about a week I'd feel great and sometimes maybe last longer. But then life happened and I'd crash and I'd get burnt out. And every time I told myself the same lie: you just need to be more disciplined, right? But the problem wasn't discipline, it was design. If your plan can't survive a busy week, it's not a good plan. Truth number 2, missing one day does not mean failure. This one hits home for a lot of people. We live in a world that celebrates streaks, fitness apps, diet calendars, Apple Watch. So when we miss a day, we feel like we've blown it. But missing one day is not failure. It's just human. It happens. If you forget to brush your teeth one night, you don't give up on the dental hygiene. You just brush tomorrow. But when it comes to health, we act like one slip up ruins everything. And it doesn't, and you know that. That's why psychologists call the what the heck effect. They call it the what the heck effect. It's that moment you mess up and say, well, I already blew it, might as well keep going, right? It's like you eat one donut and you think you've screwed it up for the whole day, so you keep eating more. That mindset keeps people stuck. Instead, what if you just said, no big deal? You'd move on faster, you'd bounce back quicker, and you'd actually stay more consistent over time. The truth is, consistency is made up of good days and bad days. You don't have to be perfect every single day. You just have to keep showing up. Truth number 3, small, steady wins add up more than perfection. And this one might be the most important. And you hear it all the time, I know. Small, consistent effort compounds over time. Think about money. Saving $5 a day doesn't feel like much, but at the end of the year, that's nearly $2,000. So you didn't feel it in the moment, but it added up over consistent time. And your health works the same way. That glass of water, that 10-minute walk, that better dinner choice, it all stacks up. The Mayo Clinic found that even 10 minutes of daily activity, whether that's walking, stretching, breathing, it can lower stress, improve blood pressure, and boost your mood. 10 minutes, that's it. So no, you don't need to do everything. You just need to do something consistently. And here's the wild part. Once you start, the small things begin to ripple into bigger things. When you move a little, you eat better. When you eat better, you sleep better. When you sleep better, you handle stress better. It all connects. And that's the power of rhythms. It's the power of doing small things consistently over time. So let's recap. All or nothing fails because it sets you up to quit the second you're not perfect. But when you understand that big changes burn out fast, that missing one day isn't failure, and that small steady wins add up, you start building real momentum. And the best part, you stop starting over every Monday. You stop the guilt, the crash diets, the I'll start again tomorrow mindset, and you start living with rhythm. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one small rhythm today. Maybe it's an extra glass of water, a short walk, going to bed 20 minutes early, whatever feels doable with your daily life. And then repeat it tomorrow and the next day, because that's how real progress happens. Not overnight, but over time. And if this message connects with you, if this idea of these small rhythms connect with you, if you're tired of burnout and you're ready to live with rhythm again, I want you to grab that free 5 to Thrive guide. Again, it's completely free. It'll walk you through 5 simple rhythms you can start today to build lasting wellness, again, without the stress. So click that link and go grab that free guide. All or nothing doesn't work, but rhythms do. And once you find your rhythm, everything else, health, peace, balance, it starts to fall into place.